Police have arrested another suspect in the kidnapping and murder of Don Stovall in the 700 block of North 4th Street last Saturday. RCPD arrested Antoine McNeil, 31 of Ogden, just before 4 p.m. in the 300 block of 8th Street Wednesday on probable cause charges on 2 counts of first-degree murder, kidnapping, aggravated assault with the use of a deadly weapon, aggravated burglary, criminal discharge of a firearm, and interference with law enforcement. McNeil's bond has been set at $1 million in this case, and he's confined in the Riley County Jail. McNeil is the second to be charged in connection with this case. Police arrested 20-year-old Aiden Keener of Ogden earlier in the week on probable cause offenses of murder and kidnapping. A gas company is coming to Riley County in search of hydrogen. Riley County Commissioners Thursday approved a request for a highway use permit from High Plains Resources to allow the company to conduct a geophysical survey along county roads. The survey will collect data about subsurface mineral resources via vibration by driving on county roads like Fancy Creek Road, Winkler Mills Road, as well as Mayday Road, Tuttle Creek Boulevard, and U.S. Highway 77. Public Works Director John Ellerman told commissioners High Plains Resources has been surveying Saline, Clay, Wabaunsee, Marshall, and Washington counties for hydrogen. He wants the process in Clay County and says surveyors have a truck with a large plate that vibrates the ground for 20 seconds. The resulting sound waves go through the ground and bounce back to the geophone devices on the surface, allowing surveyors to see if there are any pockets of hydrogen down there. Tonight is the homecoming parade for K-State. This year's theme is Wildcats, Then, Now, and Forever, and it's also celebrating the Alumni Association's 150th anniversary. The week marks K-State's 109th homecoming celebration. Tonight's event gets underway at 3 p.m. for Trick or Treat in Aggieville, which is immediately followed by the homecoming parade. The parade route will start at the Manhattan Town Center and run along Points Avenue from 3rd Street to 11th Street, then heads north along 11th until reaching Morrow Street, then going through Aggieville, concluding at City Park. This will be followed by a pep rally at the Larry Norvell Bandshell, City Park, and then K-State soccer is set to play KU beginning at 7. Homecoming will lead up to K-State taking on KU in the Sunflower Showdown Saturday at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. A man remains behind bars following his arrest Wednesday in Ogden by RCPD. A 23-year-old woman reported that Jordan Bronow, a 22-year-old male known to her, physically assaulted her and threatened her with a firearm. He was arrested on charges of aggravated battery, aggravated assault, making a criminal threat, and domestic battery. At this time, he remains in custody in the Riley County Jail with a bond set at $30,000. Even with a few showers this week, the region still remains under a drought, which remains a big issue entering the winter months. Kansas Messenet meteorologist Chip Redmond.
We only have about 2% of Kansas now that's drought-free. That's down in the southwest. And honestly, it's been a really, really dry stretch. And it's not just been for Kansas either. We look at areas to our north and east. No one's gotten any rainfall this month. For the most part, we're rivaling one of the driest months ever on record.
Redmond says that these conditions are not optimistic for soil conditions.
As you look at both the forecast and current conditions, it's not really optimistic to really improve soil moisture conditions long-term for spring. So any precipitation we can get would be a big surplus to help crops grow in the spring.
Chip Redmond joins K-Man's Morning News every Thursday at 7:35. More on the day's headlines can be found at our website, newsradiokman.com and themercury.com.
Good morning, I'm Troy Coverdale with your sports headlines. Homecoming at K-State and a shot at 16 straight. The Wildcats trying to extend their winning streak in the series with Kansas tomorrow night.
It would mean a lot, but just I think the biggest thing that telling the guys, is that when you make a game out to be something bigger than what it is, that's when you can trip up. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just taking this week with, a grain of salt and just saying, looking to go 1-0 on each day to give ourselves the best opportunity on Saturday.
Offensive lineman Hadley Panzer. The Wildcats also trying to maintain their position in the Big 12 race with just one loss. Kickoff tomorrow at 7. Power Cat Game Day starts our coverage at 3 on News Radio KMAN and 101.5 K-Rock. High school football tonight. Manhattan will play host to Washburn Rural. Coverage at 6:30 on News Radio KMAN. The B1047 Carpet One of Manhattan Game of the Week sees Rock Creek hosting Chapman. Pre-game coverage at 6:30. Wamego is at home against Abilene. Riley County will host Osage City. Junction City travels to Emporia. Blue Valley Randolph hosts Wakefield. And Frankfort is at home against Axtell. The Kansas City Chiefs expect to use the newly acquired wideout DeAndre Hopkins when they take the field against the Raiders in Las Vegas on Sunday. The 12-year veteran was officially introduced to the Kansas City media yesterday after his trade from the Titans this week. Kickoff on Sunday, 3:25. Pregame on News Radio KMAN will get underway at 2. And the Dodgers and Yankees play Major League Baseball's starriest World Series in decades starting tonight. This figures to be the first World Series featuring 5 MVPs. Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, and Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. The Yankees countering with Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. Game 1 of the series in L.A. this evening. Have a great day. I'm Troy Coverdale.